What happens when two ordinary guys who get into a bit of an issue and have to do community service by working with a special program with kids and become these figures to them? You've got this film right here. Let's talk about Role Models, which is actually turning 15 this year. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2008 comedy, or supposedly by comedy, Role Models, released by Universal, directed by David Wayne, who co-wrote it with Timothy Dowling, Kim Marino, and Paul Rudd, who happens to star in this film, along with Seann William Scott. Plus Christopher Mintz-Plasse, Jane Lynch, and Elizabeth Banks. The film follows two energy drink salesmen who are ordered to perform 150 hours of community service as punishment for various offenses. And for their service, the two men work at a program designed to pair children with adult role models. This film might not have made over 100 million, but it still did pretty well though. So, since it did so well, let's get into our review by doing the story. Danny and Wheeler are salesmen promoting the energy drink Minotaur, supposedly to keep kids off drugs. Wheeler loves the job, while Danny considers it pointless and dead-end, making him depressed and jaded. Danny's uncouth behavior results in the collapse of his relationship with Beth, who breaks up with him after an impulsive proposal. After a botched presentation at a high school, Danny and Wheeler's Minotaur truck is towed from the no parking zone. Danny tries to free the truck, almost hitting a security guard, then crashing into a statue. They are arrested and charged. Beth makes a deal with the judge. They must do 150 hours of community service over the next 30 days in lieu of 30 days in jail. Their service is with Sturdy Wings, a big brother, big sister program led by Gail Sweeney, a recovering addict. She warns them that if they fail to meet her requirements, they will be sent to prison. Wheeler is given Ronnie Shields, a vulgar young boy who has driven away all the other bigs he has been paired with. Danny is assigned Augie Farks, a shy teen obsessed with medieval larch called Lair. And of course, I mean LARPG, which of course that stands for Live Action Role Playing Game. And Lair stands for Live Action Interactive Role Playing Explorers. Danny does not find common ground with Augie, while Ronnie dislikes Wheeler. Danny considers giving up and choosing jail, but Wheeler talks him out of it. Gradually, bonding with their littles, Ronnie and Wheeler talk about having been abandoned by their fathers, while Danny learns about Augie's medieval fantasy realm. Ronnie hears about Wheeler's favorite band, Kiss, and discovers that Wheeler shares his obsession with breast, which Wheeler teaches him to control. Danny and Augie bond, discovering they are both involved in the Sturdy Wings program against their will. Danny joins Augie's lair and tries to get back with Beth, who insists it is for the best. However, their good luck is short-lived when Augie sneaks up on the king of Lair, Argatron. The king lies and tells everyone that he killed Augie. Defending Augie, Danny confronts and shoves the king, getting them banned from Lair permanently. Later, Danny insults Augie's mother and her boyfriend for not supporting Augie, earning their hatred. As they kick Danny out of their house, Danny retorts, "I'd be psyched if he was my kid." Meanwhile, Wheeler takes Ronnie to a party, but leaves him unsupervised, resulting in Ronnie walking home alone. When both kids' parents ask Sturdy Wings for new mentors Gail expels Danny and Wheeler from the program, resulting in both men failing to complete their community service. Although Beth agrees to defend the two in court, she warns them that they will most likely go to jail. Now for the ending. As always, you know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to sub this video. Go to the description box below. Fast forward to the time below as I count down. If you've seen the movie already, please continue. Okay, you've been warned. Dane convinces King Argatron to allow him and Augie to fight in the Battle Royale. Wheeler gets permission from Karen to hang out with Ronnie after he gets out of jail, and Ronnie forgives him. However, the king secretly warns the other members of Augie's lair country of Xanthia that allowing Augie to fight with them will lead to severe retribution in the game. They call Augie to tell him he is a liability and out of the group. Danny and Augie form a new lair country by asking Wheeler and Ronnie to join them. They arrive with Wheeler's Kiss costumes and a Kiss-themed Minotaur truck, naming their country Kiss My Anthea. Augie finally defeats the king, but Sarah, a hidden player who goes by Esplin in Lair, attacks and defeats Augie. Crowned the new queen, she chooses Augie as her king consort, and Augie's parents forgive Danny. Impressed that Wheeler and Danny care for the children, Gail clears their names with the judge. Danny serenades Beth with a rendition of the Kiss song Beth, and they reconcile in the story. So, what did I think of role models? Well, at first I didn't know what to think of this because, well, when this came out, I shied away from R-rated movies if they had a raunchy feel to it. But now, of course, after watching the film, I've seen it 2 or 3 times now. I will say it's really funny and what have you. I liked this for what it had to offer. Now, the film came out in November of 2008, which means I'm celebrating its 15th anniversary just way early and what have you, so I hope that's fine and all. But anyway, now, according to Rotten Tomatoes, who has this as a score of 77%, says this is a frequently crude, always funny comedy with a cast providing solid work throughout. And I couldn't agree more. This film was so funny, and it had a lot to offer. A score from Craig Wedren was good. At least we got to hear some pretty good songs, some from Kiss especially. Now, Paul Rudd was pretty good as Danny. Seann William Scott played Wheeler. He was really good. Christopher Mintz-Plasse, who recently appeared in the film Superbad the previous year, plays Augie, and Bobby J. Thompson plays Ronnie. They were both pretty good. Elizabeth Banks plays Beth, and she was good. Jane Lynch played Gail. Very good. We also get appearances from Ken Jeong, Ken Marino. Let's see. Vincent Martella, who, of course, most people know him for playing Greg on TV's Everybody Hates Chris, which was in its final season at the time. Keegan-Michael Key's even in this. So anyway, it's got a pretty good cast. The film opened in second place, losing to Madagascar Escape to Africa. But however, it still did well, making a modest $67 million here in North America and $25 million overseas, going on to make $92 million worldwide against its $28 million budget. In March of the following year, it got released on physical media and did pretty well. It also got released in a special unrated cut, which I have seen both versions, and they're both real good and what have you. So anyway, Role Models was absolutely very funny. I like the last act of how the guys in and the kids show up dressed up in Kiss costumes. That was really, really something. That was a big surprise. Mm-hmm. So anyway, overall, I think Role Models is just one hysterically funny buddy comedy. I actually would consider a buddy comedy, in my opinion, but you don't have to take my word for it. But would I recommend it? I'd say hell yeah, give it a try. You'll enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Role Models, it has a pretty good story. It's got some good music and a pretty good cast and what have you. Seann William Scott and Paul Rudd were absolutely great as the main characters. Everyone else was good too. So anyway, what did you think of Role Models? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me next time when I bring to you a re-review of Shazam. So, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, check out my reviews for these other films, which featured the stars of these films and what have you. In the upper left-hand corner is my review on The 40-Year-Old Virgin, which Paul Rudd was in with co-starred with Steve Carell from 2005. The upper right-hand corner is my review of the 2001 sequel, American Pie 2, which Seann William Scott really steals it big time. Or, if you would like something else, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of Superbad. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.